again. This is English 4, Unit number 10, Communication. Reading Strategies by teacher wvinueza. Objectives. In this video, we are going to learn what Textese is and some abbreviations commonly used when texting. Then we are going to practice reading and analysis. So let's start. Before we read, let's answer this question. Is texting a good way to communicate? Why or why not? So give it a thought and then answer these questions before you check my answer. Okay, I would answer yes, it is. Because it is faster and it is also accessible because you use your cell phone to do it. And you have your cell phone with you all the time. Textese today. Do you know what Textese is? Is this word familiar to you? Let me give you an example to see if you can infer what's the meaning of Textese. Here we have the question, how are you? So, how are you can also be written like HWRU or just HRU. So, these are some abbreviations that we use when texting. Now, do you know what Textese is? Yes, good job. Textese is a language people use in text messages. Some people say it causes bad grammar and punctuation. Do you know the meaning of the following abbreviations using in Textese? The first one says ICYC, the second LOL, the third SUP, the fourth FBM, the fifth OTOH, the sixth IMO, and the seventh BFF. Are you familiar with these abbreviations? No? So now let's check the meanings. Well, these abbreviations mean ICYC, it means in case you are curious. LOL, laugh out loud. In Spanish, we just write ha ha ha. SUP, it means what's up. FBM, it means fine by me. OTOH, it means on the other hand. IMO, it means in my opinion. And BFF means best friends forever. Practice. Match each Textese with its appropriate meaning. So here we have the text message and what is the good English for these abbreviations. So the first one says L8R. Okay, do you have an idea? It means later. Number 2, you. It is you. See, here we're talking about the verb see. Number 4, to, we're talking about the preposition to. XX, to abbreviate his kiss. LOL, it means laugh out loud. UR, it means your. MA means mate. B and number 4, it means before. Number 10, are you? And number 11, ASAP, that means as soon as possible. So please get familiar with these Textese abbreviations because this is an exam question. You will have something like this in your exam and you will have to tell what is the good English for these abbreviations. Why all the interest in texting? Now we're going to read about texting. An article on the internet recently caught my eye. It was about the texting championship in New York City. The 17-year-old winner texted 149 characters in 39 seconds and won $50,000. That is certainly impressive and much, much faster than me. LOL, remember it means laugh out loud. However, I started to wonder, why is there still so much interest in texting? After all, texting is a commonplace activity these days. It's clear that texting, with all its abbreviations and symbols, is now part of our lives. According to research, about 75% of Americans send text messages, and almost one-third prefer to text rather than talk on their phones. It's just quicker to send a text than make a call. Typing SUP is faster than asking, "How are you?" And listening to the answer, it's also more discreet because no one can overhear your conversation. And that's fine by me. FBM. OTOH, on the other hand, texting has its downsides too, and perhaps it's these problems that create all the interest. Texters gripe that they are getting more spam text than ever before. Teachers complain that the students' test scores are getting worse because teens spend more time texting than they should. Some also realize they shouldn't write their essays in Textese, and they get low grades as a result. Many young people are sleeping less because they wake up in the night every time a text pops up on their phone. Others have injuries to their hands and thumbs for the constant texting. There are also more serious problems with texting, however, such as the accidents that happen when people text and drive at the same time. Fortunately, many countries are passing laws that make it illegal to text when you are behind the wheel of a car. In addition, public service advertisements warn of the danger of texting while driving. Perhaps, then, there is good reason for all the interest in texting. Think of advantages and disadvantages of text messaging. So this is part of the analysis you have to do with the text. Once that you are well informed what is the text about and you get an opinion of it, you will have to analyze or give your opinion in requests like this. Tell advantages and disadvantages. So here you can stop the video, you can rewind the video and listen again to the reading before you write down your ideas. Once you have your list of advantages and disadvantages, you can continue the video and check the options provided here. Advantages. It's easier to write using Textese. Texting is cheaper than a phone call. It is more direct. You can send and get information without having to ask and answer polite questions. It is more discreet. No one can hear your conversations, and you can use texting in noisy places. Now the disadvantages. Texting encourages teens to write more. Also, texting is impersonal. Texting is dangerous while driving, and people don't talk about real things in text. People answer text immediately and usually stop paying attention to who they are talking to at the moment. Now we're going to review some reading strategies for text analysis. So when you have to analyze a text, remember, you will have to get specific information from the text to make yourself an opinion of it. You should be asked to provide advice to solve the problem or tell what is causing the problem. You can also be asked about advantages or disadvantages, pros and cons about the topic. So read the text as many times as you need, highlight important information, organize your ideas, and answer the questions. Remember that simple, clear, and concrete is always the best. Thank you very much for your attention and good luck with your reading practice.